Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. This is Antitex World. Today I'm going to do a quick video on the current state of my shard, my arena shard, or my arena server, for those that are newer. So this is the top 50 and kind of where we're set at. Like, we're going to see a lot of Jedi Rey teams. We're still going to see some Commander Luke teams, but for the most part, a lot of it's going to be Jedi Rey. And I'm going to try, updating this, showing off my shard here and there a little bit. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you okay? Would you like to see at least an update on my shard? See where I'm at? Because my shard started about somewhere between January and March of 2016. So it's basically been about 2 years since I've started. So of course we're going to have the character players that have made tons and tons of money, and then we have character that spend tons and tons of money, the whales, and then of course we have ones that are like free to play or like a light amount of pay to play. So, but yeah, going through it, you can kind of see where we're at. Like, we do got some Rex teams here and there. Rex teams are kind of replacing Commander Luke teams too. Like, here's a Rex team with Thrawn, Nihilus, and Chase. That's the top 7. That's kind of cool. Like, kudos to these guys that are making it that high. Of course, we got Mother Talzin teams, Night Sister teams. Of course, the big trio of Night Sisters is, or quaduo is, Mother Talzin, Ventress. Well, the trio is Mother Talzin, Ventress, Daka. But then you got people that, sub out Ventress and run General Kenobi, Barisafi. I feel like Barisafi's bad, especially since she's kind of been demoted. Her reign of terror her reign of wet noodles has ended because she only hits so hard. Which means now you can actually have a high attacking character there, high DPS. But I don't know why some people do Barisafi, because yeah, even though she got the heal equalization, that's it, really. So, now, there could be argument that you could use Hermit Yoda, because he keeps himself stealthed. He'll be throwing around the Jedi Master skill, and calling a bunch of the Night Sisters to assist, unless they've died already. But, for the most part, like, if that may be an option, but it probably won't work. I feel like I have seen some teams that instead of running Acolyte, they run Talia, the character you get from the beginning of the game. And it's probably because of the cleansing effect. And I can kind of see why they would go that way. Because, one, a lot of times those teams, they overpowered their Night Sister zombie. And a lot of times Night Sister zombie's best to keep it gear like 4 or 5, whatever gear rating it is, to unlock the last of her abilities. And then, keeping it to 85, you still want to, at least 7-star the character so that you can use it in other areas of the game other than Arena. She's going to die a bunch, but she's going to come back a bunch. But at the same time, there is some controversy on that, at least in, like, Dark Side battles, and Cantina battles, because you want the 3-star, so you may not want Zombie in that spot. You want, like, Shore Trooper or something. But going back to this, though, that's kind of the change up with Talia. They changed that up just to cleanse. But I think I have seen some teams. Oh no, it's not Acolyte. They substitute old Daka, so they lose the revive effect, but in return they still gain some healing, but they also gain cleansing as well, which this team is kind of lacking. I thought that when they redid old Daka, they were going to have cleansing. It may not have been on my, predictions, but I was kind of hoping it so that, we have a good dark side Ewok Elder in a sense. So, but going back to this, got Mother Talzin, Rex, Rey, 3 Talzins in a row. Good job for those guys. We got a Luke. We got a couple of Lukes finally. They're down there a bit. They have a hard time. We still have some General Kenobis, which I'm assuming, yep, General Kenobi Barriss. I'm sure, I know this sounds weird, but one character they could sub Barriss out, even though she's not the best, but she'll do more damage than Barriss, is Luminara. Like I said, I know you won't do that much damage, but at least you'll still have a heal effect. You'll have the heal over time. I know it's kind of countered with Rey's healing immunity, but you'll also be able to call assists if you use General Kenobi as a lead. And to be honest, on this team, even though he has Barriss off, he could probably sub Barriss out for, Chase is starting to make a comeback. Like, Chase for a while there, once Commander Luke came out, a lot of people would rather use Barriss Kenobi, or whatever, the configuration they'd call it. So, yeah, it's kind of... but, Chase is an option. Like, my arena team right now uses Chase. I'm not going to use General Kenobi or General Kenobi and Barriss, because Barriss has kind of died away. And I feel like Chase is better because they both, as a combo, do more damage. They may not taunt as much, but at least my team has R2, which helps. So, yeah, we got all these characters. It's some more Rex teams. Now, coming down here, I did check this before I started. It seems like some people are trying to make it work. But here we go. Darth Maul-led team. The only non-Sith character is, of course, General Kenobi. Some people, I know a lot of people would say, where's, Sith Assassin instead of Palpatine? But, it can go both ways. Sith Assassin would speed up the team, and they would have that combo with Savage Opress. So, yeah, we'll see how that one works out. And of course, one of my last videos I did with Offlineable, the live stream, we did talk it near the end, near the middle to the end. We talked about, my idea of having Savage actually cleanse Night Sisters as well. So it makes sense for, Savage to be on a Night Sister team because of the plague effect, where he can be, ultimating his, considered ultimate, taking out, like, say a tank is about to be cleansed or healed up, but before doing so, Savage, boom, ultimates. So it's an option. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, a majority of it is, at least a majority of the top 25 is a lot of Jedi Rey. And then it's like around 20, let's see, where's the first Luke? Around 17? 15? So around 15 on is when you'll start seeing Luke and General Kenobi. But you still see Mother Talzin a bunch. You still see, you actually see Darth Maul. So it's still, to me, it feels like it's still stale. Like, some people said there is some diversity, but it must be the shards that they're on to see that. Because every now and then I do see some videos where people are beating top, making first place with, like, Akbar-led teams with, Night Sisters, R2, and, Leia. That Night Sister combo. Then there's, instead of Akbar, you got Nute Gunray. Instead of Nute Gunray, they got someone else. But then they've also got these droid teams with Jedi Rey as leader. I want to see if I can find one really quick. No. A lot of these teams are starting to, like, here's kind of a droid team, and I'm glad droids are making a comeback in a way, but not the droids I want to see, because I want to see HK led teams. That's where I want to see. But we got, Rey, we got BB-8 R2, that combo, but you also got Chopper, but then you also have Thrawn, and this one's always interchangeable. There was one YouTuber I've been watching, and he, instead of Thrawn spot, they used Chief Nibbit because of the combination of his, call to assist, where he can call to assist a droid and then might actually call another droid to assist, so you're getting a bunch of assists there. He does also have a taunt, so you kind of got two tanks in a way. And instead of Chief Nibbit, there's always General Kenobi that's an option. And he also tried K2SO as an option there, because his taunt is a very unique taunt, which I actually still like K2SO's taunt. I just wish to see it utilized more. He just still needs an update. I feel like on the droid side of things, he needs an update for droids. But, that's... So, like I said, there's multiple different avenues that these droid teams make. Like, I've considered making a droid team around Luke's lead. Luke, and then, the 4 light side droids, these 3 and K2. Just because of the counter chance. Countering is going to, happen a lot. K2 and BB-8 already counter, but like it allows Chopper and R2 to counter. Those guys are spending critical chance where BB-8's going to be able to illuminate Destiny a lot quicker. So yeah, it's, you know, it's up in the air. I've seen teams beat the top 100, but I've never seen him on these. Like every now and then, where is he at? This guy here named Chili Dog. He uses an Akbar led team, but I think once he got Mother Talzin to a certain height, he's been starting to use this team, which I can see where it works out. So, but for the most part, yeah, that's kind of the meta right now. At least on my shard. I know other shards are going to be different, so they may actually have some of the diversity and whatnot. But at least looking at one shard, I know it's just one shard versus thousands of shards. I feel like there is some diversity, but I feel like once we get a good couple of months of good dark side reworks like Bounty Hunters or Separatists or even, you know, Empire, I feel like, you know, the diversity is going to change a bit. I'm surprised on this meta, like on this shard, because once Mother or Night Sisters get caught up, a team that beats it a lot of times is Imperial Troopers. Weirdly enough, Imperial Troopers, you know, beat it because if they're killing the Night Sister zombie a bunch, it's going to give turn meter to Imperial Troopers, and then they're going to be going a bunch. Plus, they also have a couple of AoEs, Death Trooper, Stark, and what's his name? Well, there's Snow Trooper, and then General Veers. You know, they all have like AoEs, so you can run like those four and Shore Trooper, and you're going to just destroy the Night Sisters because there's so much AoEs, especially with Snow Trooper, where he gets the cooldown a bunch. He's basically the Imperial Lando Calrissian with the AoE effect. Get enough critical hits. Like I think it's like 2 or 3 more critical hits, then they refresh the cooldown. But yeah, that's kind of the meta so far. I'm hoping in the next 3 months, the 3 months will change that to where we get to see more dark side teams, because I'm like a lot of people, I'm tired of seeing light side teams always at the top. Like, I know we'll still see, like, Rex-led teams, but I'm hoping to see Rex-led teams, you know, with, like, a bunch of dark side characters. You know, that would be kind of nice. Like a Thrawn, a Shore Trooper. Well, no, not Shore Trooper, kind of counteracts. But another good, you know, dark side tank. Or unless they use General Kenobi. Then they have, like, Nihilus or Talzin or who knows what else. But Rex speeding up teams is still really good. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you like about, or how have you been liking the meta so far? How have you been liking the game so far? So yeah, again, let me know in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys watching these videos. I'm going to be making more videos. I'm going to eventually get to the point where I'm making more videos other than just, you know, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes if you're interested in anything else. But right now, it's been lately Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because that's what I can best record at this time, along with Magic the Gathering. So, again, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and have a wonderful day.